Does your mom know you're watching this show? Hey, we're back. It's Friday, and that means the Friday Night BS show. I hope you caught all that nonsense at the end of the show. And I put it down there in the bottom, just so you know. Again, this show is rated R, so get used to that. And I actually, ladies, I was trying to figure out how I could do the send your hate mail. So I'm going to go like this: send your hate mail to one of my co-hosts.
You know what? Go ahead, send it to us, and then we're going to have it printed out and make a blanket for Joe.
And they'll send it back over to me. Yeah. No, just kidding. I don't think I've ever said any. I don't think I ever said anything too bad on the show yet. But you never know.
That's
Open topic
really
night,
fun,
though. You never know. I can go a lot of different places. But we have some weird news tonight. Hope everybody's had a great week. But we have some weird news, which is a fun one. My girlfriend kept wearing my clothes without my permission, so I'm installing a lock. I think a lot of us, some guys, like we was talking to Deana earlier before we started the show, some guys don't really care. No big deal. They come home, they think it's kind of cute to walk in and see their girlfriend wearing their sweatshirt or, running around in their work collar shirt, which is completely sexy and fine with me. I mean, see, I'm willing to bet if we did a poll, that would be like, I want to say like 99.9% of every guy's fantasy to kind of walk into the bedroom and have their wife wearing a dress shirt with a tie. You know what I mean? Nothing else, just that. How high do you think it would be, Deana?
How hot would I think that would
How
be?
high would the poll be if
Percentage-wise.
percentage-wise?
99.999%, something like that.
Yeah. How about you, Jen? You think
it's absolutely
it's like it? Yeah, exactly. It's in every fucking movie.
I think that most men wouldn't mind. Now, if it's a $1,500 shirt and she's sweaty, you might mind a little bit. But most
I'll
of the
look
time,
past the
they don't
sweat.
mind.
I
if
have
you
never
got the money to buy a $1,500 shirt, you must not care.
Yeah. You better not care. I don't know. I
would like it.
Yeah, I think most men, it doesn't bother them, but I think like you have a couple guys like, oh my God, that's my fucking lucky shirt. What the fuck? You're gonna jinx, there's always that guy.
Wipe your ass with it. Thank you.
Yeah, like the girl, exactly. Like the girl's gonna wipe her ass with your fucking lucky shirt, asshole.
Get it in there. Make sure it's squeaky clean.
I dug it deep into my asshole. This shirt is really dirty.
I made sure to have Terry first.
You probably were getting lucky either before or after the wearing of this shirt, so that doesn't unluckify that shirt in any way.
Yeah,
if anything,
we are not suggesting ladies to wear their significant other's Hall of Fame shirts or anything that is encased in glass.
Yeah,
not do that.
God. If you do that, that's you're in for a world of hate, and you deserve what you get.
Yeah. A shirt out of the closet will work just fine. So you don't necessarily have to go after their treasured prizes.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that one.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, we'll get into that. And then we had one of our Friday Night BS show. What are we going to call it? Family. I'm calling them family because if you're on that page, you're family.
Absolutely.
I'm stealing it from fucking the Olive Garden. When you hear your family, man.
I mean, we all paisans. It makes sense.
April left a topic for us to talk about, and I have audio, and she April okayed the audio, so we'll be playing that audio for you on the show. But she brought up a great topic. When is it time? When is the best time to date? And I think it's a good topic to talk about. Everyone's in different situations, and COVID and work life and family and divorce, kids. I mean, there's never really a perfect time, but we'll try to find the perfect time to go out on that first date, or especially if it's been a while. So, and then Deana, what do you got? What do you got, Deana?
I
What you
have
got?
some
What you got?
What you got? I have some very interesting topics. I really want to talk about, does size really matter, because of a TikTok that's gone super duper viral. And I know I've shared this in the group, but this is enough. This is okay.
Hey, tell me when.
Shit. There. Too much.
Okay.
Too much.
Too
Go
much.
back.
Too much. I love
really
that
like
clip.
that one.
I love that clip.
So funny, and it's so honest, and I mean, she's already viral. It's everywhere, so we're probably old news at this point. But I did pull up an everyday health article about it as well, so I have facts to back this.
Good. Yeah, good. And Jennifer, do you have anything for tonight?
Well, I did send you the top 7 relationship gaslighting phrases
Okay.
and 5 misunderstandings about non-monogamous relationships.
Ooh. Oh. The evil.
These are articles that I've read recently, and I thought these
All
would
right.
be probably
Did you check the author, male or female?
Okay, we'll cover that when we get to it. We never do that with yours. We always know that it's most likely male, but
well, it's obvious when we do mine, it's a guy. Oh. So that's our show today. Facebook user is Mark, I think. Or is it Mac? I can't see. I tell you that.
Hang on.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's on our BS show page. Yeah, I think it's MARC.
Identify yourself.
Yep, that is Mr. Mark Tissot. I can't say your last
welcome
name.
to the
I've
show,
known you
Mark.
for a while, and I can't say your last name, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of stuff that we're going to dig into and tonight on the show, and we're going to start off with the weird news because we are weird. We are weird. And let me make sure I get the right banner up.
In the best and most endearing way.
I'm going to give you my thing, okay? Because I never had anything that I was like, take that fucking off. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't come home I can't think of anything. I mean, fuck, I wear a size 13 shoe, so she ain't putting that fucking on unless she's going water skiing. Trina was a size 6 on shoes, so 6 or 7.
Size 6. So
yeah, so fuck. That's 13.
Section.
Yeah, like shirts. I didn't have I wasn't one of those guys that had like the fucking good luck shirt that it had to wear on Sunday and it had to be not washed or clean or nobody else can wear it. Guys do that. We have that shirt, that special shirt we wear on football on Sunday.
You don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if she's wearing a jersey and she's wearing nothing else under the jersey. I'm fucking game for that. I mean, but have you guys run into that? Because this is a guy complaining about his girlfriend wearing his clothes and he's just tired of it. Now I'm thinking if he's locking it up, I'm thinking these are expensive clothes. Because I don't know, can a guy be that much of an asshole? I mean, well, maybe.
That's a stupid question. That's a stupid question.
I'm just trying to protect my fellow men out there. That's all.
No, it's not required.
Y'all already dug yourselves a hole. I mean, it stands to reason that I've seen men wear underwear till they disintegrate. So,
yes,
it makes
You're not
sense.
putting guys underwear on.
It's not
would
moths.
exist.
It's their ass.
Yeah, I don't. I would beg you to take it off. If I saw you wearing my underwear, I'd be like, you know, you don't want to go there. You're gonna pick up something. You know, maybe not wear that. I've
Okay, so
had.
ladies, you need to put on Johnny's underwear and you need to do that little dance with it like
Uh,
in the
uh,
crack and
I
flipping.
got.
Ew.
I got. It was
Please
a
do not do this.
couple.
I do not condone
It
this.
was a couple Christmases ago, I think. A couple Christmases ago. Oh, God damn it, damn it, damn it. Becky sent us all underwear, Christmas underwear. It was hilarious. Me, Bob, fucking, I don't know if Mike got some. I don't, but yeah, they were all like Santa Claus boxers.
Oh,
I'm gonna get those out. Maybe next week I will pull those out of the thing. I never wore them. I was
it's a
just like,
holiday boxers. Oh, maybe
I
I should
need.
get him one with the ball sack.
Yeah, I wanted a pair with Rudolph's red nose, and I wanted like a little battery pack right
I
there.
think
You
he
know,
might have that.
ding, 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 like the hotel room
The
is
tip.
open. So yeah, I
Do
mean,
not disturb.
yeah, Jen, you had, yeah, do not disturb. No vacancy, no vacancy. Have you ran into this issue? Have you ran into a
No, I
guy
usually
not wanting
have
you?
men throw their clothes at me. Here, want my t-shirt?
Yeah.
Here's my robe. Here, wear this.
Yeah, I mean,
I
every
mean,
romantic TV or movie is like, oh, she comes in from the rain, and oh, here I got clothes or something like that. But let me read this guy. I mean, Reddit blew him up. Reddit just tore this guy a new asshole. I
Eh,
don't know. That's the other thing, man. I don't think I could put anything on there. I'd be so afraid. I know you could do it anonymous, but I don't think I could post anything on Reddit because you're just gonna get
hmm,
ripped apart on there. As one of the
that's
pair ranted
April.
on the post on Reddit recently, my girlfriend has taken to wearing she's wearing his boxers and underwear. Yeah, that's where I draw
those
the
are
line.
comfortable. They're
I
comfortable.
that's
You can wear them
yeah.
as shorts.
Didn't I just say that's disgusting and they're usually disintegrating? Don't do that.
Only
I
the good
mean,
ones.
no, not shirts or short stuff like that.
Just
Just my
wearing his
underwear.
boxers.
Okay, this is getting deep now. So if she
That's
wasn't wearing anything but his underwear,
that's a little
She's
gross.
getting cooch juice on it. It's bleaching out the crotch.
ah,
She's
could she
marking her
pop?
territory. That's what that is.
Thank you. That's where I was going with
Ew.
that. Just making sure she leaves her scent, just in case.
See,
That's
Uh,
April.
I told you, do the dance.
Hi, April.
April. That's April. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The underwear thing. I'm going right where you went, Dina. She's marking her fucking territory. She's
Yep.
just
She's just
because.
grinding her
Let's
pussy
be
juices
honest.
into all his underpantses.
Yeah, guys don't have a good fucking it's laundry day ritual. So
Toby
there's
agrees.
there's a good chance he may wear those before he washes them. Oh, see, I brought her some. Let's see, he was trying to be cool. He bought just buy a couple packs of underwear just for her. You like
Hey,
men's
you know
boxers?
what? Modern solutions, man. Get her
Yeah,
own.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just that.
They must be
God,
comfortable.
They must. Okay, I get that. I get your guys' stuff doesn't really look very comfortable, and it's not designed really for comfort. I don't think they put
Really?
comfort in
No.
mind for you
Oh
guys
my
when they're designing
God. We
underwear and
love
stuff.
stuff up our ass
Yeah,
completely.
yeah, yeah. I see. I look at your stuff and I'm like, oh, man, no way. April, hello, April. Yeah, when I look at your guys' stuff, it makes no sense. And then all your stuff is all got to be washed a certain way and delicate, and it's, you know,
Hate it.
I
unless
just go to
I'm
Marshalls and I
assuming,
get the I get the underwear from
I'm
Not
Marshalls.
assuming,
sponsored, but
uh, uh,
Waxer. There's lady boxers out there. Especially when it's hot out. Mm-mm.
Oh
uh,
yes.
Forget the
uh,
panties. No.
yeah, yeah,
Lady
yeah.
boxers are awesome.
Lady
And,
boxers
and
are
yeah, I mean, and I'm not gonna. All right, wait a minute. Here you
Boy
go.
shorts.
Send your hate mail. I'm sure there's a few of you that still have a couple sets of granny panties still in your drawer that in
A
emergency.
few. Those are period panties. Those are like the
exactly.
most.
Those are for your
Those are
period.
period panties.
Granny
I have
panties.
Victoria's Secret makes period panties where I mean, they're actually decent, but they're comfortable.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend them if you have a uterus and you bleed.
I don't have either one of those two things. I
Well,
do
it works
bleed.
for
I do
hemorrhoids
bleed, but
too.
not from there.
It can work for hemorrhoids too. It stops it
Uh,
up.
he decided to install a lock on his underwear drawer. Just the okay, dude. What the fuck? It's
Damn,
we have a
just
conversation before installing said lock, or do we just go passive aggressive straight out of the gate?
dang.
well, I'm
Got her
thinking
own.
she's probably thinking to herself, okay, what are you hiding too? Because now you're locking it.
No
So
shit,
there's got
dumbass. That's a bad decision.
Now she's going through your phone and emails because you're hiding shit. Like,
She's
don't do
gonna
that.
turn psycho.
yeah, she one person wrote she needs to respect your property and your boundaries. She shouldn't have to she should have had asked more than once.
Correct.
She all right, can I say that? Wait, let me see. More than once for her to stop taking your shit. But another reason your girlfriend should have more respect for your property. But putting a lock on the drawer is passive aggressive. You are both adults. She is not a child stealing candy. Yeah, she is stealing candy.
Just putting that gooch juice on your fucking underwear.
Yeah. I should have read this article before we talked about it because I didn't know it was just the underwear. That's just creepy.
That's a little weird.
John's like, lay off my chonies, man.
Yeah, I mean, that
though.
is. I'd be kind of wigged out. I'd be like, why? I think I would sit her down and ask her why. Why just the underwear? You know, I'm just curious. I'd be that curious guy. I'd be like, why just the underwear? You know, what is it with my underwear?
And what if she said, because I want where your balls touch to be close to me?
I know. You notice how Jen just used her sexy voice to sell that. Like every guy's gonna be like, "Okay, hon, take them all, take them all, take them all, throw them up in the air. Here, have them all."
Oh yes, the feeling. I just love being that close to you.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but I'm gonna ask her that. Why the underwear? And are you at least wearing my clean ones? Because come on.
I mean, I love the crust. Give me the crust.
Guys are not the best wiper. Guys aren't the best wipers out there. I'm gonna be honest. Guys aren't. We're in a hurry a lot of times.
We know.
If we hear a noise, we'll stop midstream and look around.
Yeah. We know.
We got our cell phones in there. I don't bring a phone into the bathroom. That's where I draw the line.
Oh,
I don't.
Sure.
I don't bring. No, never do.
On your phone.
No, I would rather read the back of a shampoo bottle than have my cell phone in there to help me get through my number 2 in the bathroom. No. I don't bring it. I don't bring.
We're getting really personal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it because I don't get having to take that call in the bathroom because everybody knows you're in the fucking bathroom. There's a significant sound. Yeah, you get that echo.
I'm busy right now.
Yeah, and and then like a lot of us guys, we can't stop midstream and restart back up again. So if I'm answering the phone, that's what I'm dealing with it. So saying
things could happen and go bad.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Water from the toilet can splash your ass mid.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Good thing. And there's always that possibility you drop the fucking phone in the toilet.
No.
So,
oh yeah, God, I did.
And
that.
then
your phone in the toilet while you're pooping.
No, you're fishing through your own fucking poop to try to. That fucker's going on eBay.
Well, we know
great
Johnny would go
phone,
fishing.
works
Don't
good.
buy phones from Johnny.
Works good. Got a little bit of shit on it, but it's still a good working phone. I'd sell that phone. There's no way I'm keeping that phone.
Good money on a scat page.
Slightly used shit phone.
There's some people who are kinky out there. They may like it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have, like I said, never had an issue with. Cause she would wear my t-shirts. and stuff like that, like to bed. And that never bothered me, you know. And I get why, you guys want to wear our t-shirts. You guys are tiny and we've got these fucking, big shirts. They feel comfortable. And like I said, yeah, that's like a
Sometimes
fucking
they're nice to
nightgown for
throw
you.
on to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, see now if we flip it, now if you come home and the guy's wearing your bra, now you got issues. Now you got
Not
issues.
necessarily. It'd be like, come on, show me what you got.
You're gonna go right into the Seinfeld episode. The man's ear. The man's ear.
Whoa.
Impress
Then you got
me. Work it. No.
See, I would try. I could not. Trina was tiny, so there was nothing that she had that I could
John
even
goes
put
to
on.
put her underwear on, and it's like a
There's
thong
no way
on
I'd
his
rip it
foot.
in half. I would. It'd be like
Doesn't even get past his freaking ankle.
her regular panties would be a thong to me because that's how hard it would take to get it on there.
You'd look like Borat.
Yeah. So it won't work the other way around, but I get it. And like I said, the only other thing I could think of when I was reading this is I thought maybe he had expensive clothes. I can understand a guy,
But his
like,
underwear.
but if it's
Fruit
just
of
his
the Loom.
underwear,
It's Hanes.
if it's just my underwear, all I need to know is why, and are you at least putting on my clean ones? So that's it. Because
That's fair.
I told you what she'd tell you. She wants to be close to your balls.
that's fine. She can. No, hold on.
Put your face close to his balls. That's
Yeah.
You walk in and she's got your underwear up to her face.
No, she's gone. She's sniffing my shit. She's gone. No, she's gone. Out the door.
Hey,
Yeah.
men do it with women's underwear. Come on.
I was
it's
just
fair
gonna say
game.
that.
It's
Men
fair
do
game.
that with ladies' underwear. Like that's in movies too.
Yeah, I get where you're going, but if you're not a guy that does that, how wigged out are you going to be seeing it? I
Trying to
mean,
make sure that he's clean.
and then you guys are a lot cleaner than we are. Like if I'm a
Hence.
woman, the last thing I want to do is sniff a guy's underwear, man. There's no fucking way.
You may
No way.
make sure.
I've been at work for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Drove home in a
Maybe you
car
got
with no
some
air
that.
conditioning. Stopped at the gym and worked out for 4 hours. And now I'm here. You want to smell these? No.
Wipe your ass.
Wipe your ass. Hey, I told you we have issues with that. We're not professionals with that wiping of the ass thing.
Get a bidet.
Yeah. So we're good. Feel sorry for this guy. You should take the lock off and sit down and talk to your girlfriend, find out what her problems are and why she needs to wear your underwear. And
problem. Maybe it's something else.
to him, it's a problem.
Fuck,
Jenny, put a lock. Who the fuck puts a lock on it?
That's kind of harsh.
On his underwear drawer. I'm just saying that looks more suspicious than anything. If you put a lock on your underwear drawer, what's in your underwear drawer that I can't see now?
Yeah, his porno.
I highly recommend that she takes the entire fucking dresser apart.
If she does that to get to your underwear, then yeah.
No, just to do it. Be like, you know what? It's IKEA in reverse.
Vibes. Don't.
Hey, and I'm not going to even try to say that men's underwear is more expensive than women's because I'm not even going to fucking go there. Because we can buy a pack of 10 for like $8.
I know.
I think you guys, one pair is like $20. I'm like, why do you need $25 panties? I'm just going to take them off anyway. I'm just kidding.
Well, we would expect you to take them off if you're wearing them, Johnny.
I'm not wearing them. Hell, I told you I wouldn't get them over her leg. They make
bigger sizes now, dear. It's okay.
No. Hey, yeah, that's it. If I'm at a fucking store and some dude walks in and says he needs a size 16 heel, I know that heel's not for his girlfriend. Come on. If he's coming in.
Who cares if it is?
That's another episode.
Yeah, I don't care, but I know it's not. Yeah. Don't try to pretend like it's for your girlfriend.
Okay, and people don't have to necessarily do that anymore.
I'm not getting Rick rolled.
Depending where you are.
Yeah, I guess. Let's get into that. Good luck, guy, whoever your name is. Good luck with your problem. I don't know. Other than that, I don't think it's an issue. Let her wear your shit. Fuck it, get it over with.
Not your shit. Your underwear, yes.
Well,
newer ones, preferably. or
I
old
have a
ones,
third
whatever.
question I would ask her because this would kind of concern me. Are you wearing these out? Like, are you going to work in my shit? Because that kind
Oh
of sends a
yeah,
different. Yeah, is it just
she's
in the
getting in it.
house? Yeah, is it just in the house, or is it, are you like, oh, going out to work with my fucking underwear on? I got see. There's a third. Because now you're running into the psycho bitch from the Michael Douglas movie and Obsession,
Are you talking about
where
what
she
was it?
kills the
Hold on.
bunny. Yeah,
I'm trying to I had the damn name
I,
in my freaking
I
head.
forgot the name of
But
it, but
yeah, with the bunny in
yeah,
the
yeah.
pot.
Because now you're getting into a part of the psyche that I'm concerned with. So if you're wearing my shit outdoors,
Well, if you are a man out there and you would like me to wear your underwear for about a week, I will clean it. Send me $50 and the best pair of your underwear, and I'll clean it and
she's
I'll wear it for a
selling
week
it.
and send it back to you.
We get you send 8x10s
8x10s. Pictures?
photos,
No. Just
photos,
no, just the
photos.
just the underwear. Just the underwear.
How do I know you put them on? How you gonna prove that I paid
So
you? I'm
you're
paying
just
you to
you know
put
what?
them.
You either want to do it and send it to me or you don't. No photos. Nope,
No
sorry.
photos. Use your
Mm-mm.
imagination.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man! All right, I'm going to play April's video clip or sound clip here,
Hmm.
and I'm going to let her describe her question. Look at my face. There you go. I'm going to go here. She said, "Sure." I said, "Can we play your audio question live on the show?" And she said, "Sure." So I am going
Okay.
to go up here. I'm going to reset
I
it.
know it's a stupid, cheesy girl topic, but I kind of want to get both sides of this from men and women. I'm a very busy person. My life is great and I'm happy, but I recently changed jobs to a better job, which means I'm going to be moving to a different location. And I'm trying to decide between renting or buying. I'm probably going to buy, but either way, it's all good. It's great, and I'm super excited about the future will hold for me. But do I throw a guy into the mix of all this? I mean, guys ask me out, and I usually say no, only because I feel like I'm juggling a lot right now. And I know, at some point someone's going to get frustrated and say, hey, when are you going to make time for me? I will make time when I have time. So I don't want to piss off anyone or waste anyone's time, and I don't want anyone to waste mine. You either have to be accommodating to my schedule right now, and things will definitely get better in a few months, or should I just wait? Just wait until my life settles down a little bit, and then I can be more focused and give more of my energy to a relationship.
That's April's question. I think it's a good question, And when I wrote to her back when she sent me that thing, it's a great question. And with today's world we live in, people are finding it hard to find free time, and they are and free time and are willing to share that with others. So I think pre-COVID a little different than today. I mean, pre-COVID, but now everyone's like, they got COVID on their mind. They got work. Some people are not working at home anymore. Some people are back at the office. It's just so much going on. So I'm gonna start with you guys, you ladies. What when do you feel like we've all been married and divorced and in relationships, and when do you decide, and how do you go about deciding when you're ready to take the next step? Whoever,
I
which
don't
one of you
I don't think there's any perfect time to start. I mean, if you meet somebody that you vibe with really good and you want to explore it and they're understanding of your situation and willing to be patient, dude, go for it because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. However, if you're in a situation that guys are asking you out and you're not like comfortable or like feeling hesitant, do your thing. If they want to talk to you and they want to call you, that's cool, but don't feel like you have to be pressured into devoting yourself to a relationship when your life is more important than a relationship. If that's at the end of the day, a relationship could end. You don't know. So do you first.
do you. I like the do you
You do
part.
you,
I'm
boo.
not do you. Go ahead, Jen.
I also highly recommend masturbation. I think it's the best thing to
No, go to
utilize
fucking
when you
masturbation.
when you are trying to get through these parts of your existence and things sounds like it's going really well. It can be really scary to entertain bringing somebody else into all your hard work too. So what do? The dating world is quite insane. I can tell you from current experience, but I think
Fucking
that
terrifying.
if you don't force anything, it's okay to go on
There's
coffee
guys out there
dates.
like me.
It's okay to go on coffee dates in the middle of the day. It's okay to say, you know what, this has been very nice. Have a nice day. Thank it was nice meeting you. It's okay to do those things. And you're gonna have to go through people to find if you do your person. Because
Eh,
it's not always going to just be handed to you. So you gotta make some effort, but that's only if you're ready to. You gotta
yeah,
put time aside for that. Be very choosy and don't get taken advantage of.
yeah.
But
Do you guys think it's a difference? Do you think it's a difference? Because I'm kind of curious on this one with you guys. Do you think it's a difference when you've been in a relationship and you've fallen out of a relationship, or whether it's a marriage? Like, you think there's a difference between those two things as far as your
heartbreak? No.
no, not the heartbreak, but your mental status. Your ability to.
That's the heartbreak. You can be in a
Well, no,
long-term
no, 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 no.
relationship.
'Cause heartbreak's different. Yeah, heartbreak is one thing, but like your mental, your status, and your the way you're approaching. Because I think like a marriage, like when you've been in a long time committed marriage, and you like when I was, and then having to go back out there, that's a big fucking deal. And
Yeah.
it's not about the heart. It's not about the heartbreak at that point. It's like it's like how do I put it? Because this is how I felt. It was like, holy shit, how do I do this? How do I fucking date again? How do I know? How do I not get screwed over? How do I not?
How did
Where
that
do I?
first date happen? How did that first date happen for you?
She may be listening to the show, but I was really smart. I figured the best way to do it is to ask a friend out to dinner that I was a friend with, so I could feel more comfortable and just kind of see how things were.
You
I didn't.
practiced.
Right. Oh, I was not. Come on, 20 some years, 20
Kind of fucking
years.
Okay.
Now,
adorable.
this is somebody I've always wanted to ask out, but because we were friends, that never happened. So, and my intentions weren't to sleep with this person. My intentions were to see where I stood as far as being new to all this, and how it all, who pays for
It
the
was a
bill,
test
how.
run. That's okay.
Oh no, I'm not. I wasn't. Come on, I was. Yeah, I was married for all those years, so I didn't date. Didn't
Yeah.
go to clubs. We didn't go to clubs. When we did, it was because we got invited to a party, But we were always the first couple that left. So like 9:30, 10 o'clock, we were leaving. We weren't the people that were staying till
And
midnight
that's
too. Well,
okay.
the babysitters got it. No, we were like, we need to get home with our kids. Our kids were more important than whose ever fucking birthday it was. So, but yeah. So I was just thinking, do you think the mindset of the guy that's in divorce, that's just gotten divorced, is going to be a little bit different than the guy that's just on his third relationship that he just in the last 2 years?
Oh, sure. There's going to
Yeah.
be a lot of anxiety if you've been married or in a long-term relationship for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh, there it
about
is.
to
I got her to
like
do it. You didn't do it last week. It made me angry.
we
You
should
made
make
me
an
angry.
injunction.
I look. I always listen to the replay of the show after the show is done, so I can clean up the audio. And I'm always waiting to hear Deana's, and she didn't do it last week. I'm like, I was sitting there doing my notes, and I go, Deana didn't do the. We must have had a boring show last week.
That doesn't mean
I
it's
was
boring.
too passionate last week to take the pause to make them,
Yeah. It's tough, and like I'm going to
It's
talk like my situation. Like I got divorced. When we separated, and I was back out there. There's that fear of how do I say? Okay,
Rejection.
not rejection because I'm gonna sound like a fucking pig.
Go
I know
ahead.
my shit. I know my yeah. I know what's new, right? I knew my shit worked, and I wasn't worried about that part of it. But I didn't know how to get to that part with somebody different other than my wife. So, but that wasn't, you know
Oh,
what I mean? That and I didn't go into that intention. That's what I needed to have, but I still, to me, that was always playing in the back of my mind. I didn't know if I could, you know, 3 kids and a job that was, 4 days a week. I worked 4 days a week for almost 12 to 15 hours each day. So, and
Yeah.
I worked Monday through Thursday. I was off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That was my work schedule. But Friday was pretty much leave me the fuck alone. I need to sleep. So I get home at 4:30 in the morning on Friday, and I would sleep until 2 o'clock, and then I would go pick up the kids. But I wouldn't get up. I wouldn't get up till 2 in the afternoon. Uh, yeah. So I mean, trying to decide like when that and for me, like, okay, do I start dating again? Do I look? So to me, I was like, okay, I need to laugh, say whatever. But I thought it was a smart move. Practice with somebody you're comfortable with, to
Okay.
see if you were ready for that one. And it might be it could be a friend that you find attractive. You guys always found each other attractive, but the time,
But I mean,
timing was wrong.
I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying, but she's basically asking, she's in this place right now
Yeah.
where all of her stuff and that's a good comment there. All of her stuff is going well. Her work's going well. Is everything is falling into place for her. Having a relationship start while you're going through that success, it could also be very difficult. You're trying to get everything taken care of. There's a lot of changes going around. So maybe dating isn't a bad idea of just having fun and enjoying yourself. And if you come across somebody that you spark with, make sure that when you spark with them, that they don't necessarily know how successful your life is going. Keep some of that stuff to yourself while you're dating too, because there's a lot of gold diggers in both areas.
Yeah.
And some people are looking for love and some people are looking for help and a place to stay. So know the difference
Yeah.
because
yes.
they're kind of like predators. They find somebody who's got their shit
Weak.
together, female, and not
Beware the
even weak,
leeches.
female, strong,
Yeah. In the wrong
independent,
state of mind. Yeah.
and she's looking for companionship, and you find someone who's like, oh, she's got her own place, oh well, she's got her own money too, oh, she
Yeah.
has a nice lifestyle. Saying, women do it to men, men do it to women, so just be careful. Enjoy the dating, don't let them know necessarily how successful you are, and if there's a spark, look into it.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm all for you there. That's why I think and I'm so glad it's a thing now because it wasn't like back then in the days, but that 15-minute fucking coffee date. That
Yes.
just sit down and just, you can air all your well, don't air all your shit out in that 15 minutes, but yeah, if you have, I think it's a good idea. Number
Have
one,
a conversation.
if you have kids, mention the kids. Mention that you have kids because you know what, that guy or that gal, that may be a selling point, and maybe it may be a point that he gives him an out or gives her an out, like, oh hey, you know what, you got kids or something, maybe I can't deal with that right now in my life. I have my own kid. But I
Well,
think just
yes,
having that 15
bring a
20 minutes,
resume.
30 minutes. Yeah, yeah, bring it. And I think that's a thing too. Everyone's so afraid now to share their faults with another person, in fear that that person is not going to want them or like, hey, number
And they
one,
could be very right.
yeah. Yeah, no, you could be, but just stop. I think that I think people need to take the Hollywood bullshit out of fucking dating. That you're they're fucking the Valentine's guy is not, what is his name? Whatever, is not sitting there with this little fucking arrow at Starbucks, and you're gonna, maybe it does,
What
maybe
kind
you,
of corny shit do you expect?
well, you know what I'm saying. It's just
God
it's
damn.
like Hollywood's always selling like they bump into each other by accident, and then all of a sudden they fall in love, and you see, you
It
know what I
does
mean? That
happen for some people
it
just because it
does,
doesn't
it
happen for
does. But we
you doesn't
talked
mean you
about
can be a
that. That's
sour
not
puss.
It's not always love. It can be other
Well,
things. We
no,
talk
it's lust, and
it's
then
lust.
like and love. We know
Yeah.
that some people do. There is an attraction with some people that has lasted for decades, and that's a wonderful thing. Don't
Yeah.
get me
Yeah.
wrong, but I mean, when you meet people, I think I'm all about. I agree with the 15-minute coffee, tea, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
mid-afternoon date. Bring a topic or two and talk about
Yeah.
it. That's going to tell you how this person is,
Yeah.
and maybe have it to be something that you might have an interest in or be a little bit passionate about. It's an
Right.
interview.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. Because Dina, nobody lies on their dating app.
Oh, all the
Oh,
time they do.
never.
All the time. No,
Everybody's
we're going to
so
discuss this.
honest.
We're going to have an intelligent fucking
I thought
conversation
you
and
said
you're
you were
going to
6'4".
interact. No.
I thought you were
Lord.
6'4" and had blonde hair. Whose
Anyway,
profile picture? I'm 5'2". No, I'm joking.
right?
No, it's tough. I mean, and then again, we don't know everyone's situation. Everyone has a different situation and
Oh
why they're
yeah.
out on the dating world, for the first time or
My wife and
many
I still live
times.
For
together
the
because it's too
30,000th
expensive to live
time.
Yeah,
apart.
and that's why I think having that no expectations coffee date and just being able to sit down and figure each other out. And hey, we talked about cue cards in a couple episodes ago, but same thing. I mean,
Yes.
have a list of questions. Have a list of questions that are
Does
important to
anybody
you.
believe that you are with them?
Yeah, hey, and yeah, I mean, it's this is you're investing your
Really?
time, and if you have limited amount of time to date, then why not take the necessary steps to weed out the garbage and having that coffee date and having that list of fucking things that you are looking for in a relationship, and that are important to you. Why not bring those up in that 20-minute coffee date?
I have asked,
What do
is
you
there anyone from your past that I should be concerned about?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's what I'm
he
saying.
cuts right to the quick. You're asking that at a
Yeah,
coffee date?
yeah. I mean, they're like, okay, there's certain
She's like,
questions that may come
qualified?
off.
Not
Yeah,
qualified.
yeah. I mean, there are certain questions
What's your
that may
age?
come off a little aggressive, and I guess depending on the way you word them, but how much do you make a year? The stuff like that. I mean,
You don't need to ask that, Ron.
that's not
That's
something.
excessive.
Yeah, I don't think that should ever come up at a
No.
coffee date. I think you're getting to know them
What
a
do you
little bit.
do is
What do you
far
do
out of
for
the
a living?
question.
Then you
You're
can
not
kind of
asking
judge
for
the
other things.
pay scale. And then there's tricks
Sure.
around that. You can just look to see how they tip, and do they tip
No,
well? How they
no.
treat their server. That just shows you,
That's
you
a
know,
huge one for me. Even if I know you make a decent living and you don't tip well, I immediately will not
yeah,
respond
yeah.
to a second date. Mm-mm.
So okay, here we go, ladies. Dina, let's help everybody out there. Coffee date, half hour coffee date. One question that you think should be asked. Just give me
What's
one, and we'll go around.
Fonjemie's
We'll each do
plan?
one.
With no intro. Yeah, I guess my first question would be like, what are you passionate about?
Okay. All right. Jennifer,
Hmm.
these are for you. What are you? These are you're going in with. We'll do 5.
I ask people all, you can take care of yourself financially and afford the lifestyle that you enjoy,
Yeah.
right?
You're gonna ask that on a coffee
Oh,
date?
That's a
be
very
like
huge question.
Yeah.
Jen doesn't
you are
want
comfortable.
bullshit. She goes,
Yeah.
"Do you have bad
No.
exes? Do you have
No.
Can
No,
I
financial
see
I
your
don't need
credit
problems?"
rating?
no, I
Jennifer's
don't
like,
need
can I see your credit rating?
I don't
Right?
need to see
I
your
want a
credit rating,
credit
but I want
report
to
and
make
5
sure that
references.
the person that I'm sitting across isn't in severe debt and again is looking for help because I've been
Yeah.
down that road. I'm not
Yeah.
going there again. So you bet your ass I'm going to ask you, you can take care of yourself financially and you don't need anybody helping you, right?
Yeah, I like what you're saying. I think I would word it a little bit differently.
There's
Because
I
the
go
way
right
you
for the
just,
juggler.
yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
care.
I think it's a good question, but I think it needs to be kind of worded a little bit differently. I
We
think
have, but
you
I don't agree.
yeah,
so
I know.
how would you word that question differently?
I mean, there's different ways you can say that. You can say, "Hey,
You can
are
afford
you?"
your lifestyle.
Yeah, you can say, "Have you been to your job? How long you been at your job?"
Yeah,
You,
I don't
yeah,
even ask that
yeah. You
shit.
can get a general idea if someone
Sure.
is somewhat prepared for the rest of their life by those. Yeah, I don't know. Well, my number one has always been, do you have kids and do they live with you? Because that's important to
That
me.
would be number 2.
And yeah, no, yeah, that's number two for you, but number one for me. And the reason, like, I bring it up, the reason I know I have my 3 kids, I know my 3 kids are gone, but I also know I have 9 grandkids. So so I need to know, do I need to add more to the 13 that are already part of my life? So number one question for me is,
It's not their fault you come from an
no,
Italian
it's not.
family.
It's not. And it's not going to change. I mean, it may kind of change depending on the number. Okay, I'm not gonna say that if she says she's got kids, I'm fucking leaving. No, but if she's like, hey, I got 1 or 2 kids, I can deal with 1 or 2 that are still at home. But if you're talking 3 or 4 kids at home still, or one getting ready, yeah, I don't know
Here's
if I
a
really want
story
that.
of a man
Yeah,
named John.
because I already have the fucking Brady Bunch. I already have the Brady Bunch. So I don't need to add more. I don't need Al the Butcher
The
and
butcher.
Allison
Hey, Alice,
and Allison.
in
And
chains.
I don't yeah, I don't need to add to that whole list of people. But yeah, to me, I'd like to know if you have children, and if you do have children, and do any of them still live with you at home? So what's it? What? So we got three. We got three right there off the bat. So Dina,
Mhm.
what's the next one? We'll go
I
six
mean,
because that makes it even
just to,
for us
yeah.
all.
I mean, I would ask the children thing to be a pre-qualifier to even get to
Oh
the
God,
lunch or
yes.
coffee, because if that's a thing that's gonna hinder you from pursuing something, then you need to know that before you even walk through that coffee shop door. For me,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but I mean, for question 2 and 3, for my number one, I would say, well, what are you passionate about? And then 2 and 3, what do you do?
Well,
And
we're
you
doing a
like it.
list for we're doing our list. The Friday night BS show top
The
6
Friday
questions
night
to ask.
BS show.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
to post these. So
Oh,
what?
I like that.
So we've done 3. Give me 4.
Oh, geez.
Health.
No, honestly, because I'm such a dork. I would be like, what are your top 3 favorite movies? Because you can tell a lot about a person from their
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, it's a good one. It's a good way to get someone comfortable and relaxed.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Perfect question. Hey Jen.
Yes,
Hey
sir.
Jenny from the block. What is it, number 5?
How do you take care of yourself? Like, how do you pamper yourself?
I like it. I like it because that shows, well, you can kind of, you probably, if the guy comes in wearing holy jeans and a fucking ripped t-shirt, yeah.
Well,
But
no. I mean, what do you do to pamper yourself? If you had a
yeah,
day
I
where you
like
could
it.
do whatever you want to take, for yourself, what would that look like?
Yeah,
That would
I
tell
want,
you a lot about a person.
yeah. Number 6. You ready for my number
Mhm.
6? Because it's important to me. How close are you with your family? I think it's important to know how someone is with their because it's important to me. I'm a family guy. I love my family. I want to be with somebody because I've been down that road where there's no communication or no talking and understanding of each other, and no Christmases together, no fucking birthdays together. Been down that road.
Yeah.
So to
There's a
me,
good
like,
comment.
yeah,
There's a good
treat
comment.
yourself.
No, what are
I
you
know what about it.
passionate about? That one right there. What are you passionate
Kids,
about?
finance,
Kids,
eggs, health.
finances, X health. What are your goals in the next few
Yeah.
years?
What's your
Those are
5-year
all
plan?
good.
It sounds very
Yes.
Uh, uh,
clinical,
uh,
but
family.
Interview.
Yeah, family's is big to me. So that I'm always going to have at least one family question in there, and I don't word it like, "Hey, how are you with your family?" I was like, "Hey, is your family is your family from this area? Are you from this area? Or is your family spread out?" I want to know that. That to me,
So
that's
it's
kind
like,
of an important.
do
That's
you have
important
any
to me.
daddy issues?
Do you have daddy issues?
Any
Daddy? No.
mommy issues?
No. It's just I'd like to know what I'm getting because fuck, we've all had that
Yeah.
that family that's just like you're just like, no, why am I here? Yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to be involved with somebody that I feel like I can never do things with their. I don't want to have hate or
You need
disrespect for.
somebody who's a loner so that they could just be in
No,
absorbed by
hey,
your family. That's what you
fucking
need.
Jennifer, moms love me. Moms fucking love me. So I don't know. Dads hate me, but moms love me. I'm, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, there's only good funny joke, but one of the things when I proposed to Katrina. Katrina's mom told her not to marry me because I was Sicilian and they all cheat. I was like, what the fuck? I guess she don't
Wow,
even know me. She's
that's
already
great.
fucking
Wow.
stereotyped. She already stereotyped me. Didn't even know me yet. And I'm like, are you fucking
Oh,
kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
all
Rude and
Sicilian. Italian men, they love their mothers, but he'll cheat on you. I'm like, what the fuck?
that's some interesting
someone was
logic.
watching too much Sopranos. Oh,
Yeah.
I
I
So
suppose
know.
family's important to me, and I think I need to get a yay or nay on that. Now, is it gonna if I find like it's still something there, I may still pursue it, even though you might have just a shit fucking family, and I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with it. Anything else? What else should we? It's a tough one because everybody's situation is different.
yeah.
Some people are just they have the lucky breakup where you just, you know what? Yeah, I think it's done. Yeah, me too. All right, can we be friends? Yeah, all right, perfect. Bye. See you later. Here's your shit, my
Right.
shit. And then just perfect scenario. Just they both walk away and everything's just fucking roses. And then you have those
That can
ones where,
happen.
If only
yeah,
it's such a
yeah, and
perfect
then
and unfortunately not often enough situation.
yeah, and then you got the ones where you're doing this all day. You're
Right.
looking for is she following me?
Right.
No, I
Dang.
saw her sitting at the corner looking at my window. Yeah, I mean, it's all different. But then again, it's tough. It's tough. Dating is tough. It's not easy. It's just,
Dating is hard.
I think COVID made it a little bit more difficult because a lot of the
For some
touchy
people.
feely shit is kind of gone, and that was it's kind of her way of welcoming you in, and his way too as well. So a lot of that's gone, and then you got a lot of people that. Oh man, that's the tough one too, because you got a lot of people that have gotten to go to work in an office for all these years, and now all of a sudden they spent the last 2 years working from home, not around people, not conversating with others, just changing things. It's tough. Then you got fucking assholes. You just got a lot of assholes out there that are just and the ladies too. I mean, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
pretend
we're
like
a
the
bunch of
ladies are not
simps.
going out to get laid. There's ladies out there. That's their intent. That's their intention, man.
They're
It's like, nah, I don't
they're
want to
both
fuck
on
it.
the prowl, and if you
Yeah,
find the right, prowl partner, you just wear a condom.
yeah. And then your personality. Yeah,
COVID
you
And a
bring up
goddamn.
your person. If you're, it's tough. If you're a loner, and it's just it makes it even real. And that's how I felt, April,
That can be
being in.
uncomfortable.
I felt like a loner because I was married for all those years. I didn't know who was paying the tax. I always paid, well, fuck, is my wife. I paid the fucking bill. It wasn't, I didn't know how all that shit worked. I didn't even know how to go about asking a girl out because I didn't have to do it for 25 years. You know what I mean? I just
No,
walked in. Yeah,
um,
I just walked in. Hey, we're going to fucking dinner. All right. That was it. That was the whole, no
so
kids, no
awesome.
kids. Yeah. So it's a challenge. And then you got people that are, let's be honest, lie on their fucking things. And
No.
yeah,
Oh, you
there's,
lie.
it's
Internet dating
tough.
is
It's tough.
way not fun.
I mean, and then you get in that situation. It's just like everyone always says, "Oh, it'll happen when it happens," and you're like,
You have to put an effort.
If you're an instant gratification person, yeah, absolutely. You're like, when is it gonna happen?
yeah. I mean, and it's
Let's
true.
happen now.
I've been that guy that I've asked women out at the supermarket. I just that was
No.
spontaneous moment. It doesn't
Really?
happen all the time, but again, when I feel that something's there, something's there. I'm not going. It's awkward because you have the old lady, standing next to her looking at the rice-a-roni box, just checking out your moves, on somebody, but it's still, if it's, that's why I say it could happen at any time. It could be it could be in a supermarket. It could be at a bar, God forbid. It could be
Right.
at church. It can happen. And it's just
Johnny saunters over.
do the,
Hey, nice
but
to
I
meet you,
think we
ma'am.
all agree, all three of us agree, there should be a 15 to 30-minute get to know you coffee date in a public place before you
Yes.
say, yeah, let's go out to dinner. Now it makes dinner
Well,
that much
how
more
about
fun.
not even, you don't even have to worry about dinner. You meet for 15 minutes. This is very nice. You know what? We
Yeah.
can do this again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the end of it, you have
okay.
the option to go, yeah, let's go for dinner, and then just not answer your phone. So
Yeah. Yeah.
just throwing that out there.
I like that. I'm going to suggest that to you, April. I think it's a great way. Like I said, you can have your questions already written out in your head. I mean, don't take cliff notes. We kid about the cliff notes, but don't take cliff notes to your coffee date. But you should already know, 5 or 6 questions that you already have set in your mind that are for your
Take the
benefit.
notes and keep them in your bag. Just look at them real quick.
For your benefit. Remember, it's about you and your happiness. So you want to make sure that, and then I think it's great. I mean, let's be honest, not everybody's going to check off all 6 questions. So you have to, right, guys? I mean, you're not going to, Mr. Perfect and Mrs. Perfect is not going to get all. Yeah.
You got to figure out what's important to you.
Right.
Like I have asked
Well,
somebody,
what you would say out of the 6, yeah, out of the 6, you got to say to yourself, if someone gives me 4, I'm good for a coffee date. You know what I mean? I'm good for date number 2. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you could find someone that checks every one of the box, don't hesitate.
Oh, God,
leave the coffee shop, leave the coffee place, and go straight on the date. Just leave directly.
And sometimes
leave
that
the
happens.
coffee date, go get
That's
a hotel.
The beauty of the coffee date.
Get that app and get yourself a room at the Hilton. All right, hey, everybody on this panel is old school.
I listen to Frank Sinatra, and I will do Sunday dinner. I will go on a date with you, April.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Oh God.
Let me. I'm as old school as they get. I grew up to that shit. But yeah, I mean, it's tough, but make sure that your box is your happiness. It's important to you, the things that are important to you. And before you go on the official first date, but have that coffee. Hey, coffee's I'm sorry, coffee's not $2 anymore. A cup of coffee is $4.25, depending on where you're going. But hey, $4 for a half hour of your time to not waste the next 3 months of your life, waste it on somebody that you didn't want in the first place. I think the $4 is worth it.
Bring your brothers.
Bring your brother. Who said that? I didn't refresh
Somebody
yet. Come on,
bring your
baby.
brother. You guys are the okay.
Who's my brothers? Who is that anyway?
Oh,
that's April. Yeah, that's April. Bring your brother.
Bring your brother.
Which one? They're both married.
No, my brother passed away.
Could you imagine if somebody brought their sibling with them to the date?
That would be, you know what? I would love to do that though.
In high school, that happened to me in high school. I couldn't.
Because we were chaperones. But we're adults now. What do you do now?
Yeah, no, that happened in high school. I went on a date and she had to take her sister. I've done
Yeah.
that before, but that's high school. Not now. Not now. I couldn't do that today. Yeah,
You're
what the
10 years younger
You
than
show
me. I
up.
couldn't have done that in high school. Now
do
is the
do
time.
you do you, here's the one. This is the one that would you go out on your first date and she insists it needs to be a double date? Do you still go on that date?
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
It breaks the ice if you make
Oh,
it
we got
a
50-50 on that one. Well, you tell me why not.
Why not for me? I
Yeah.
think that's a lot of pressure, and I'm trying to get to know him. I'm not trying to get to know the other two right now. That's
Yeah.
another time. It's distracting. If you do that on the first date, it's really hard. It's kind of hard because instead of being entertained by one person,
Yeah.
you now have to not only try to be entertained by that one person you're interested in, but also be entertaining to others because
Yeah.
regardless of whether you like it or not, they're completely judging you.
Yeah.
absolutely. I get
Completely.
that. However, here's my debate argument for that. If you're on a double date, I mean, suppose the people that you're on the double date with are also on a new relationship. This kind of breaks the ice. It makes everybody more comfortable. It's awkward at first for everyone, and if you get a couple drinks, it makes it more fun. It takes the pressure off. It makes it a more social
Yeah.
event instead of a date, which can be very anxiety triggering.
But what if there's
Yeah.
no
Well,
commonalities?
if they're all four on a new date, if you're all four on a new date, it kind of helps with the comfort part of it. Yeah.
That's what
If
I'm
like
saying.
all parties will be a little more comfortable. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And
But it
but
would
how
be
about you get in a situation where there's nothing in
there's always the
common.
bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom.
You crawl out the window on the second floor.
Uh, yeah.
I
Now,
mean, worst case scenario, you fake a text. Oh my gosh, I have to go. I have a family
oh
emergency.
shit.
I shit myself. I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I
Or
wouldn't go
I
with
was
that
because that happens a
because
lot, that happens a lot to the guy. Now this happens a lot to the guy because
shitting
then the
themselves.
girl doesn't feel very comfortable. No. The girl that you asked out doesn't feel very comfortable. She's always going to say, "Well, can I bring a friend?" So now she's got three on your one yourself. So now
Right.
now if she
Gotta be
says,
careful with that "can I bring a friend" thing because they could
"Yeah,
get the wrong idea.
yeah," but
This
I
is
bring a
not about
friend, a
threesomes
couple? Can I
first.
have I have a friend's couple, but now the tricky part is if she goes, well, I'll go, but I have a girlfriend that needs a date. Now you got to try to not only were you busting your ass to ask her out in the first place, now you got to find a date for her friend.
And
No,
hope
you
that
just
it's
show
not
up and be
awkward
like,
AF.
both of you.
Or
uh,
more importantly, what if they hit it off more than you hit it off with your
that
date?
would suck going through
That
the
would suck
date.
Oh.
so
You're
bad.
sitting at the table and you're just watching these two just
Right?
get just like
Awkwardly dipping
fucking
in the salsa.
yeah.
Start to
Uh,
finish each other's
10 years, they're
sentences.
still married 10 years from now. You're like,
Right.
what the fucking son of a bitch? You
That's
two
why
hate each other. Yeah, they end up getting married. You two end up hating each other. You have to see them
Ryan
at every
Reynolds
fucking party.
At every freaking
Ryan
social
Reynolds and
event.
his
Damn it.
wife actually met that way. They were on a double date with other people.
Yeah. It's tough. The dating world is tough, April. But again, like we said, set up a nice list, a little clip notes, 6 questions that are important to you for your
Yes,
happiness and
please.
dating, and have that half hour, 15-minute, half hour lunch, coffee date, and get to know each other, and then you can decide whether or not you want to take the second date or just don't waste your fucking time. You can tell. And I think, is it better? All right, ladies, you have that 15 to half an hour coffee date. You ask you guys got to get, but it's not there. It's not going to happen. Are you telling him then, or are you going to wait until after you leave and text him, say, hey, you know what? How are you going to go about it, Deana? Are you going to tell him right there? Or are you going to
Honestly,
fucking keep
because I
reeling him
know
in?
myself, if I was gonna honestly tell you how I would do that, and I'm not proud of this,
Oh.
I would be like, "Yeah, I'll see you later," and then just be like, "Sorry, I don't think so." When he texts for the next date, I'm
Yeah.
very non-confrontational.
So yeah, you're
Sorry
not going to
about
do it
that.
face to face right there. You're not going to do it right there and then at
No,
Starbucks. Yeah.
no, no,
You're gonna
because it's a
yeah.
public place, and I don't want to make it awkward in public.
Yeah, but yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think that you don't know each other. That's the other problem. But you also assume it is a public place, and if he if he fucking loses his shit because you say no, at least you're safe in a public place.
Point
All right,
taken.
Jen, are you telling him right then and there, or are you going to text him
I'm
when you get
gonna
home?
no, I'm gonna say it really nicely in a way that he can grab his hand, shake his hand. It was really lovely meeting you.
I'll tell you
Thanks so
right
much
now,
for
Jen,
talking.
if you grab my hand to shake it, I know it's over. Because girls don't do
Exactly.
Yeah.
that. Girls don't fucking do
Exactly.
that.
Thank you. It was really nice meeting you. I'm sure you have friends that really, think you're a great friend. Have a, have a good day.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, you'll know. I'm not
Uh,
trying to drag it or create a
yeah.
stalker.
Yeah. You're not
Thank
gonna.
you. It was very nice meeting you. I wish you the best on your next date.
Yeah. And yeah, what April wrote right there. That's the thing too. Something I learned and had to learn in the beginning is just I don't. No matter how good I thought the date went,
Hmm.
I always made sure I didn't mention, "Hey, could we do this again?" at the end of our date. I always let that kind of. I waited a couple days for it to kind of mingle in there in her mind how
Right.
well the date went because I think a lot of guys make that mistake. I think a lot of guys they just can't wait to get that answer at the end of the date. It's like, hey, enjoy that moment. Don't ruin that moment that you may get at the end of that date by throwing in this question to her. So let her don't I don't know because then you got the girl and now that part I'm sticking with. It's I know how you guys operate when it comes to that call after the date. It's like what is the safe amount of time to wait? It's just should I
That's the
call her like
It's so stupid.
that is
24
also
hours, 48
We're
hours,
not living an
72 hours?
episode of Seinfeld. Dude,
Yeah,
if you
yes.
feel something, text me. Tell me you
yeah,
felt something.
yeah. I just don't like doing it at the end of the date. I don't want to take away what could be special, what could be a great moment, and not put pressure on that other
I don't
person
like that.
to answer that question because I feel like that may be the question that doesn't get you that kiss at the end of the date because you know what I'm saying. So to me, I would rather wait 72 hours. I don't know, fuck, a couple, a day. I want her to think about how that date went. So I may give her 20. I may text her, in the middle, hey, how's your day going? I'm not going to bring the date up or anything like that. I want her to think about. I want her to. I'm selling all my tricks right now, but yeah, I want her to kind of to think about what kind of date she just went on, and give her a couple days to kind of to miss me,
You
right?
you
To miss,
you want her to marinate.
yeah, let her think. I mean,
Let
so
the
yeah,
juice
guys, don't do that,
sizzle
guys.
in a minute.
Yeah, give it a few. Give it. Don't ruin that
Marination is a
opportunity.
two-way street.
Yeah, don't I mean, if she brings it up, that's a whole different story. If she brings, "Hey, how'd you think this date went?" Now you got the kind of that open door. You can kind of say, "Hey, I really thought this date went well. I hope we can do this again." And don't say, "Hey, can we do this next week?" Like don't make I think that in a way, I think it also makes you look like you're always available. There's a good I think you women like that. Oh God, hold on. Time out.
You
Let me put
women.
it. You women. I think
Dude,
you women.
big.
I think you women. I think you like to know that that you think we're always going to be available. And I think when you realize that we aren't always available, it kind of makes us a little bit more attractive. Am I wrong or am I right?
Well,
No comment.
No
um,
comment.
okay. A man that's too available, it's like, what the fuck? Give me some breathing room.
Yeah.
But if you're if you're like trying to be 007 fucking mysterious and shit, and I'm not available until da 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 da. Well,
Yeah.
and that's okay, but it's there's got to be some. freestyle communication to a degree if you're interested in somebody. Even when they're not available, they'll make themselves available to say hi to you. We have
Yeah.
too much technology going around that makes it just so easy.
Yeah.
So it it- n- from what I've learned in dating, no matter how busy somebody's been, they've never been that busy
I'm
in
busy.
reaching out
Fuck.
to me.
You should see my schedule.
Oh, even with that, I understand
You
that.
can't even get a 2-minute text message in, Jay.
Yeah, I got about 30 seconds here, 5 seconds here. No, I like what you're saying, and April. I wish all women were like that, but they're not. They're not. They don't
Unfortunately.
are not that open about letting the guy know. So it's always left on the guy, and I'm just protecting the guy. I'm just letting the guys
Yeah.
know that don't put them on the spot. Don't. To me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dating is about little
Dating is
clips,
a
little
be nice.
memories.
Be nice.
You're trying to build a movie, and you want that movie to be special, and you want these special moments in her mind. And I think by pressuring someone at the end of a date or in the middle of the date, especially in the middle of the, if you're asking her out in the middle of the fucking date, she's going to get the wrong idea about you. So I always think that, to wait, don't say nothing at all. Just end the date and let the date end the way it's supposed to end, and not take away that
Well,
that
I,
that
I
Hollywood
disagree.
moment,
I disagree to a certain degree because you could be in the middle and enjoying yourself profusely. And if somebody that I'm enjoying myself with was to say, you know what, this is really nice, I can see myself doing this again with you. That that it's the way you approach it.
Okay,
And
yeah, that's all right. That's fine to say. I agree with you there. That's good. That's fine to say that. But
opening up the
already setting
door,
up the date for next
yeah.
Friday is a no, 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 no,
Well, no,
no,
no. You're
no.
like, and that's when with that conversation, and you say something like that. I'm really enjoying this. It would be really nice to do this again with you. That gives the other person the opening to say, well, you know
Yeah,
what? I'm not doing anything on such and such date or blah blah blah. How
yeah.
about that's when
Yeah.
we do it again?
And don't say at the end of what you just said, what do you think? Because then you're doing the
No, no,
same thing.
no.
It's still the
None of the
same
what do
thing.
you
Yeah,
think? This
don't
is the
say,
day I
yeah,
have available, and if you'd like to
I had
get
a good
together,
time.
I'm cool
Yeah,
with
I
it.
had a
Yeah.
good time. You had a good time. I'll call you in a couple days. No, I'm kidding. 72 hours. What
So
is it?
sorry.
All right, girls. All right, girls. What is that magic number? What is that
There is
end
none.
of date number time frame for the callback at the end of the date? Was it a day? Is it?
There's no magic number. I suppose it
Oh,
depends on
bullshit. You guys got a
how the
number in
what
your head.
I think it has to do with
you
technology
make
now
me make
again.
that noise. I swear to God.
Liars. Liars. Ugh.
Yes, that face.
If it whether if it's a bad date, you don't and you're just like, thank you, it's great, have a nice life, the toodaloo, nothing. But if it's
Toodaloo.
a good date, I mean, there's been good dates where at the end when I got home, I got home safe, thank you again for a good night. I'm home safe, thanks again for a good night.
Yeah, I like to give it a couple days. As I said, like I said, I don't say anything at the end of the date. I'm not trying to get the next date. I'm just going to let everything from beginning to end the way it's going to end. And if it ends the
Tina
way,
thinks that's boring.
yeah. So then
Sorry, it's late here.
I know.
and then I'll give it usually the next day, mid-afternoon, I'll shoot you a text. Hey, how's your day going? I don't bring up the date. I don't bring it up. Or just seeing how your day is going. And then maybe the next day I'll text you back, and I'll call you and say, hey, like Jennifer said, I'll usually say that same thing. I say, hey, that was great. I had a fun time. Are you available for this Friday? Are you doing anything this weekend? So, and then I kind of know whether or not I need to waste any more of my fucking day, or my week, because then this way,
Waste.
let's be honest, most dates are Friday and Saturday, right? not very many people are doing a Sunday date unless they're going to church, and that's not going to happen. So if you do
never
Friday and
know.
Saturday, so if you do Saturday night and you wait it Sunday, you get the break. Monday, you send her a text and you say, "Hey, how's your day going?" Then Tuesday, you call her, say, "Hey, I had a great time. Everything, we had a lot of fun. Are you available for this Friday or this weekend? Are you doing anything?" If she says no, now you have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to find somebody else.
Well,
So
there you
bad.
go. That's
So bad.
amazing.
Send your hate mail to
Send
not
your hate
me.
mail. This way you're not ruining it.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It's good to
yeah.
know in advance or whether or not you're still out there on the prowl. So there's
And then you
nothing wrong
call
with
her.
that.
Yeah, I say, "Hey, are you doing anything this weekend?"
Yeah,
Too
then
bad.
No.
I won't be available.
Because that's what guys are hearing in their head when we ask that question is drum roll. Well, good luck, April. I know it's tough. Career, and it didn't too. We didn't talk about it too much, but your career. Your career is a big part of how you date and how much time you have available for certain
To a
people. So,
degree, absolutely.
yeah. So, those you put on all those.
Have one.
After you put in all the factors, you might as well just stay home, fucking buy some microwave popcorn, fucking turn on Netflix and not have to deal with the stress. Pay for
Lonnie
pay
Get
for
will
yourself
always
a
be there for
toy.
you.
call a
Promise.
hooker, call a service. Send,
It's like escort, rent a
yeah,
boyfriend,
rent a
get an
boyfriend. Fuck
escort,
it. Uh,
why deal with people and their emotions? Just get
yeah,
yourself, someone
yeah.
that when you say goodbye, you don't have to worry about them
That's
stalking you.
right. That's right. That's right. So good
I'm
luck.
all for
Good
it.
luck to everybody out there. Dating's not easy. Dating's not easy, and uh, it's tough. And a
It
lot of it
can be
too is
tough.
your social life. Where you go about meeting these people and how you're going about meeting these people. Are you strictly just trying to meet people on apps? Or are you trying to hope to bump into somebody at the supermarket or somebody at work? Or it's
Supermarket.
tough. It's tough. It's tough because the spontaneous date, asked out date. You think it's kind of like the thing of the past now. Really, to be honest, when was the last
It
time a
is.
guy just approached you and asked you out? It wasn't on an app.
I don't allow myself to be put in that situation.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean that's
But
the
I haven't put
thing.
myself in a situation where that would normally happen. When I go to the grocery store, I'm wearing a mask and I have a "fuck you,
You're
get away
wearing
from
those
me" look on
fucking.
my
You're wearing those tight. You're wearing those tight gray sweat shorts that say "juicy" on the back of it. Yeah,
No,
we know
I'm
what you're
not.
doing.
I do wear leggings and I do dress
In your
comfortably, but I
heels.
usually have a mask on. There's
In
no
your
heels. I'm
heels.
in my house shoes.
Your
I look like a
thong.
House
hot fucking
The
shoes,
mess.
thong.
my
The
house
thong
shoes
sticking
and
out of the top
slippers.
there.
No, no, you are creating some type of
And
weird grocery store
Jennifer's
porno,
over at
and
the
it's just not
produce section
me.
peeling fucking
No.
bananas. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm peeling fucking bananas in the produce
date,
section.
date,
Yes.
date. And the guy's like shitting his pants. Oh,
Oh
I know.
Lord.
I know all there is to know about watermelon. Let me help you pick a watermelon out.
Every now and then I'll have somebody say something about my tattoos. They're very
Yeah,
complimentary, but I generally have a "fuck you" look on my on my
yeah.
on my face. Like just don't.
There you
I'm
go.
here. I'm here to buy my food.
Be careful with that one though. You're talking about a client, so that could
Oh
also
yeah,
affect your
Yeah,
career wise. So
that's
be
that
careful with
can
that one.
yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
that's a tough
weird.
one. That's why
you don't
I
shit where
never
you
dated
eat.
anybody I worked with.
You're
You
clear of a
don't shit
client's
where you
kid.
eat.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one because it can affect you financially, and that's
Yes,
Yep.
and
to
That
the
can
in
point where you
cause
can't
not
date no
only
more.
long
yes,
term that
it
you
can
do
affect you
not
long
want.
term
Don't
too.
do that.
Yeah,
You
just
don't
get a
want to be that
hooker.
person. Yes,
Just get
just
a
get a
hooker.
hooker.
For ladies, it's called a
Get,
gigolo, John.
just get a boy
Just a
toy. Get a boy
gigolo.
toy. I'm a gigolo.
Yes,
Uh,
but
well, good luck.
a
Good
boy
luck.
toy that can afford his own lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yes.
good luck. Like we said, get your little cliff notes. Get out there, have a coffee. Don't go on a first date without having a coffee date first.
Yes.
That's the rule. That is the
Yes.
rule. That gives you a good general idea of what kind of person you're
And
going to
an
see what he
early
looks like.
afternoon. Early
Yeah,
afternoon.
Yeah, when it's busy, you get an opportunity to see how well mannered he is. You get to see how well dressed he is. Does he take care of himself? Is he in shape? Is he not in shape? You get to hear his fucking voice. That's not over a phone, or a video or whatever. But at least you, and the most important part is you actually going to get somewhat of a general idea of their personality. So,
Yes.
which is going to be should be important to everybody is your personality.
Absolutely.
Unless you're one of those that likes to go opposite. You're a sweetheart, but you need that asshole.
That's so stupid.
It's true. Opposites
True,
attract.
unfortunately. Girls like a
That's a
bad
young
boy.
thing.
I've been with a lot of asshats in my life.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's when you're younger.
Like
As you get
6 months
older,
down
you
the road, you're like, why am I with this guy?
it's the dick. It's the dick.
It's the dick. It's the 9.5
It's all
inches.
about the D and hating dating. That's pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
We're done with this. We hope we helped you, April. But again, it's tough.
I'm
We
sorry.
we all go through it. We all have our moments and where we want to give up. And it's just like, fuck this. I'm just going to, like I said, Netflix and chill with yourself. Go to your favorite
Hands
pop.
or vibrator.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't.
Johnny,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to be loved
Love
by you,
you.
just
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
and nobody else but you.
That's it. That's it. Good
Ba-da-ba-da.
luck. Good luck. We'll keep us updated. Keep us updated. Let us know how it went. Let us know if you use the clip notes. Use our questions. We're going to post our
Yes.
questions. So, and I think they're good questions, and I think they're important questions, and it gives you a good idea of what you're getting yourself into.
Is anyone
So
under the impression that they are dating you?
yeah. And be honest too. I mean, you need to be honest too. That's important as well. I mean, if you have those 6 questions and you expect him to be honest, you need to be honest as well. So, don't make up shit. So I got I have 2.5 kids. Well, how do you have a half a kid?
Fuck.
How do you get a half a kid?
Mhm.
He lives with me, and half the time I love that one. I've had that one. You guys think it's funny, but I have 2.5 kids. I'm like, how the fuck do you
Sometimes
have
it's
two
a
and a half?
step kid that you just accidentally adopt. Shit happens.
Yeah, no, the half she considered the half is because he spent half the time with her and half the time with him. So he was one of the kids that
So
chose
she
to,
had full custody of the first 2, and
yeah.
the
And the
third
one
one
was the
was
younger one. She had joint custody, so she
shit
considered him
happens.
a half a child. I was like, how's that a
That's
half a fucking child? We're not the
That I'm
government
gonna write
here.
a book about you, and it's gonna be on Oprah's favorite read list.
My half son.
my 2.5 children.
My tuna. This is my half son. All right, Deana, you're up.
All right.
Should
Let's
I just
talk
leave the
about
send your hate mail to one of my co-hosts as you're speaking? Should I just
you
leave
can
that
send your
up
hate
for you?
mail to me. I don't care.
All right.
Bring it. So my whole big exploratory situation this week has been about based on this stupid TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't think you know how big 12 inches is. Do you see that? Just in scale, where is that going? Not in here, okay? The average gal is going to get about that much. Maybe this, if they're a pro, but the rest of that, completely unmanageable. This is the biggest I've ever seen in real life, but this is fine. It's completely fine. This, fabulous. Almost too big. Definitely too big. Fucking sick day, ER, 27 club, and now I'm just skipping my next life. Anything after that is entirely unethical. I don't think we know what we're talking about. I don't think we know how big 12 inches is.
I like how she says.
I do have a tape measure somewhere.
I have one.
That's my
Exactly.
forearm. 12 inches is this. There
Yeah,
is no
that's
room for this. No, go
maybe
away.
anally, but no,
Dear Lord, what are you made of?
no. I'm
Jennifer,
talking
did you
about-
say anally?
She sure
just-
did.
I said the colon doesn't have the backdrop that a vagina does. So technically speaking, you could fit more up there. Scientifically. Now, I'm not saying that it's something I
Scientifically, you just stuck
prefer.
your foot in your mouth real good.
No. No.
That's 12
Too
inches.
much.
Yeah, I'm
And please
seeing
keep in mind that
toys.
it's not as thin as that tape measure.
No.
I know.
Very
Yeah.
girth.
Usually about 4.5 to 5 inches thick.
Yeah, I mean that's the average. The average. I mean those other guys that are packing the heat, as I like to call it. I'm not sharing those. I'm not going to share a story because I almost went there and I don't want to share it because it's a
What
personal.
store?
Not me. It wasn't me. It was a friend of mine.
Okay.
I won't say the names. High school sweethearts. They had sex for the first time, and he is 92 pounds of soaking wet, but he was walking around with a horse cock. Okay.
Oh,
Tall
okay.
and scrawny.
They have sex for the first time. She ends up in the hospital because So now he's sitting at the ER, and guess who walks in?
His parents.
Dad. Dad walks in and sits down
Oh
right next to him.
no.
Yeah. So yeah, there's no way I would have sat in that chair next to her dad.
You hurt my
Oh
baby.
Lord.
You destroyed my baby. You didn't hurt my baby. You destroyed my baby.
You made her into a shish kebab.
And
Shish kebab. Skewered. She's been skewered.
Skewered.
she's not good to me no more.
No good to you. No.
It's
She'll never have
terrible.
children.
Oh. Yeah, there was
It's
this. They
too
said
much.
with this, the average is what? I think 6.5.
No, the average
that
is
sounds about right.
5.5 to I think 6 erect. I think the human males didn't we have a show where they gained a little bit. The average used to be
No,
about
that was
5.
height wise. That wasn't
Oh.
penis wise. That was height wise. Height wise, they gained like a
I
half an
thought it
inch.
was
They
penis
lost a
wise
half inch in
too.
the penis and gained it in height.
But no, I do believe is I think 5 to 0.5 erect.
Average
Now, are
male.
you
I
a
can't believe I'm
knower
writing
or a
it in my
grower?
fucking Google search here. Male penis.
That's
Do
funny because
you
I was
turn from
just
a
about to
turtle
do
He's
to
that.
gonna
a
say, I'll let you do it. You're safe. They'll go, yeah, just
You
another
already
chick. Just another chick looking up penis sizes on Google.
Johnny, like the FBI is
penis.
That's
watching
what the
you.
Google search engines.
They're
That's what the
wondering
Google
why you're
search.
looking up
Yeah,
average size
I don't need to
penises
use
on
the
because you
Google
don't think
Google
you're
AI
average.
search engine. Yeah, the
Dear
Google
Lord.
AI search engine is just saying it's just another
All right,
chick
here we
looking
go.
up the
Ready?
size of a man's penis again.
According
The
to
average
studies,
size.
Yeah,
the
what is
average
it? Give it
size
to
of a
us, Dina.
penis
It's
depends
gotta
on
be
their
5
shape,
to
obviously.
5.5.
The average size of a flaccid penis is 3.6 inches.
Okay,
The
just
average
that's
length
just hanging
of an
around.
erect penis is
Yeah.
5.17 inches.
Wow, they did lose some. So might have went to the height. They gained a half inch in height, and God said, I'm taking that half inch away from your penis.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it, baby.
It's how you use it. Yeah, but yeah, you can have
It is about the size.
I
'cause
can't
you
believe I'm
can't
gonna
too
say
much.
this, but you can have a 5-inch penis, but if it's as thick as a fucking Coca-Cola can, guess what? You're gonna be
That's
somebody
called
that every girl's gonna want to be with.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't
It's all about
either.
that. It's all about, I'm just talking about occupying that space around there.
Jesus Christ! You realize how big how
Where are you
round a
getting your
Coca-Cola
information?
can
I've
is?
seen babies come out of there. No, I'm kidding.
Just because we can give
Dear
birth to
Lord,
those
that
Okay,
doesn't mean
well, it
it's a
doesn't have to be
pleasure.
as
that
big as a
size.
Coke can. I just used the Coke can as an example. It's the first thing that came to my mind. But I'm just saying,
Jesus
you can
Christ!
have a 3-inch diameter. Is that better? Hold on. Where's my tape measure? 2.5-inch diameter. No, that's too big too. 2 inches. 2 inches.
Okay, you have to do a
Circumference.
circle. You have to do a circle to see
doing that,
exactly what
How
it
about that
is.
right there?
Jesus.
It's too big. I'm sorry.
The fuck is
I'm going to
that?
get in trouble. I better shut up. Go ahead, Deana. Share some more thoughts.
What? Based on previous studies, the above the distribution of a penis length and circumference, the average American erect penis was estimated as 6 inches and a circumference of 5.
That's about right.
So now it's a conflicting.
Yeah, that's what they say. Isn't it?
reasonable.
Well, you
That's
have a
dildo
you
size.
have
It's
a tape
cucumber
measure,
size. That's
take 5
reasonable.
inches out
Yeah.
and make a circle.
Yeah, it's about. Isn't it that your finger? Isn't it this your true thickness for a guy, or is that just bullshit?
Jen's done. Fuck you guys.
Jen's like, let me go grab a dildo. Hold on.
Let's test this.
Let me see if I can put my fingers around one of my dildos. She's gonna bring out the Green Mile dildo that she has.
Jesus.
The Green Mile? You're stupid. I'm looking for my darn tape measure because your tape measure right there.
I have my tape measure right here, Jen.
Just measure out 5 inches and make a circle. You
I can't do that with this
Yes,
tape.
you
You need a fabric tape.
measure for that.
Yeah.
I don't know where my fabric one went.
I'll give it to you right here. Here you go. Hold on.
Give it to me.
Let me pull my pants down. Hold on.
Give it to me.
Let me pull my pants down. Hold on.
What the fuck? No, we're not
All
that
right.
kind of show.
All right. Okay. This right here is 1.5 inches.
Diameter?
Yes.
Not
that's
circumference.
1.5 inches.
All right. That's still, I mean,
Okay, no, he's not.
To judge it by your hand size, and I've never seen your hands. That's very different.
My hands are big.
Wrap it around it, you goofball.
That right there.
No, that's not how you measure the.
I'm just saying that from top to bottom.
No,
that's
I
an inch.
understand that.
All the way around, it doesn't matter. You can't do that.
It does.
I'm just telling you that is 1.5 inches.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Diameter.
But you're still not measuring it correctly.
The duck says I can take 1.5 inches.
God damn it. You're not measuring it correctly, and I can't
when
find
you
my
Google these things, you get images like this one.
God damn it. And I just dug that darn measuring.
Oh my goodness. I just found an averages per country.
Yeah, China's got the smallest. China's got the smallest.
Tiny Chevys. Wait.
Sorry, Chinese people.
It's
Send your
genetics.
hate mail
It
to
has
me.
nothing. It has nothing to do with us. This is scientific research and data.
This is
Yeah, it is. That's what. It is.
Chemistryclick.com.
I'm glad I didn't do that Google search. I don't need that on my history.
It's on my history. Just share my darn screen already.
Yeah, but you're a woman. That's fine. Guys don't need to have penis sizes from around the world. I was just curious, man. I was just curious.
Are you sure? Because everything that I read in the article from Everyday Health says that all of the size comes from the man brain, not the ladies. You guys care about your size. We don't give a shit.
Oh no, I know, but guys aren't going to look this up. Guys aren't looking this up.
Yes, they are.
I doubt that. We may talk amongst us
until right now. I bet you every guy that's watching the show is being very close.
I can't see guys sitting around going, I wonder how big penises are in Madrid. No, I don't think so. Or I bet you I can see guys saying, I bet you the U.S. has the biggest penises. Yeah, I can see them doing that.
The ones with the big trucks or the big attitudes. They just want to.
I love that they use the banana as the appealed banana as well.
The average penis size in the U.S. is 5.35 inches, according to this chart.
Yeah, that's about right. That sounds about right.
Making, according to this chart, Ecuador the biggest penis size.
Wow.
With the average being 6.93 inches. If you are Ecuadorian, my telephone number is just kidding.
Hold on.
Okay, Deana, that size doesn't matter.
All right, there you go.
6.93 inches is as an average. I'll take 6.93 inches.
Oh yeah,
that's
absolutely.
I will take none of that.
Are you sure?
Just so you know out there, I'm just covering my ass. I will not take any of that.
Literally covering his ass.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Goodness. So yes.
Yeah.
That That's the noise that every flaccid penis in America just made. Burr, burr, burr,
Yeah,
Aw.
baseball, baseball, nuns,
baseball, dead puppies, dead
nuns.
puppies.
My mother, grandmother. That's just to get us down. Oh, poor bastards. Just use it to your advantage. No matter how the size is, no matter what the size is, there's a
Get
position
toys.
that'll work for
There's-
you.
No
Just
matter
figure it
what
out.
the size is, know where the clitoris is, damn it.
Yeah, don't
Yes,
worry about
no
that.
matter
Just
what the
remember
size
to
is,
get
know where the
yourself off. It's
clitoris
all
is.
about you
That's a
guys.
coffee cup.
Don't worry
That's a
about,
coffee
That's a
cup.
coffee
satisfying
cup.
her.
You can
Don't
order
worry
that
about
on our
pleasuring
website
her.
shortly.
Hold on, let me
I'm
put
setting
this
that
up.
now, I promise.
Yeah, let me
No
put this
matter
up.
what the size is, know where the clitoris is.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't worry about that, guys.
That
Just
is
take care of your own business. Make sure you're satisfied at the end of it, and that's all that
Oh,
really
yeah,
matters, guys.
yeah,
Just
no,
do
don't
you,
take
do
that.
you. Be
Learn
happy.
to get her off, and you won't have to worry.
If she comes, she ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, and if you do your job right, you might get a sandwich out of it. That's all. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you might get a sandwich.
You know,
If you do a really good job, she might give you a cup of coffee with that sandwich.
A cup of coffee, a sandwich,
Yeah,
espresso.
she might actually cook for you.
If you're really good, she might ask you to come back. Because let's be honest, guys, that's the goal, guys. The goal is getting that second, third, fourth, fifth shot at it. If you're not good and you're one and done, that's it. So do your best. Work on it. Research. Pornhub. Pornhub is great for research.
No.
Do not crib notes.
Take your cliff notes with you when you're having sex. Tape them to the headboard.
Circle left.
Yeah, tape them to the headboard. And then, just position her so she can't see them. And, just go through your checkoff.
I've
Your
got an
checkoff
excellent
list.
recommendation.
Don't listen to John.
As women, when it comes to learning about how to give fellatio very well, you may want to turn to your gay friend because who knows penis
doesn't work
better than them. And then with regards to men, if you really want to know how to tickle the little bean, maybe speak to a lesbian because I can assure you they've probably eaten more pussy than you.
I can tell you that's not going to happen because the guy's going to be so busy wanting to get to the lesbian that he's not going to pay attention to. Because right away, when you said lesbian, that guy's already thinking three-way. He's like, fuck yeah. This is
okay, that's your caveman brain.
No, stop it. Back the truck up.
I did.
I'm just trying to give you some good advice. Nobody knows more about how to please a pussy than another woman who likes to eat it herself.
Talk to the pussy. Talk to the pussy.
It wants you to talk to it.
Yes. It wants you to ask
questions. Do you know cursive? Do your cursive alphabet.
Just watch Pornhub. Pornhub's much easier.
No.
Yeah, you're not going to get any. You're not going to get any backlash from Pornhub. She's not going to sit there and judge you on Pornhub. You're not there.
If a man tries to slap my clitoris, I'm going to kick him in the fucking face.
Do not do that. Do not literally flick it.
That's the perfect
flick
way
it.
to do
Flick it. And then flick it and just tell her you're looking for it. Just looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, practice.
Snap his balls.
So all you short penis guys out there, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't got nothing. Would you like to give them any bit of advice, ladies, other than what you already told them?
I feel like we need to have a whole separate episode about fellatio and cunnilingus.
Sleeves.
Damn!
Fellatio and sleeves.
I would do an episode. All right, next episode. I'm writing shit down because I don't have time to cover that in 20 minutes.
The BS show will be fucking canceled forever on YouTube.
It's rated R. All right, warning. Next episode may or may not be rated X.
The next show is going to be a fun show because I think it's time that we talked about what's coming up. It's football season. So football season, girlfriends and wives, and how to take care of your man during the football season.
Don't walk away. Leave him alone. If he wants something, he will come get it from you.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I've heard some stories, and some of the guys I slapped in the face, I told them, if your wife comes in during a game, and it's just you sitting in the living room watching a game, and she comes in and all she's wearing is a jersey, if you don't stop what you're doing to take care of that, you're an idiot. You can pause
I
the game.
agree.
You
Yeah,
can
I
pause the
agree.
game.
I
You
agree.
can't pause her because she's going to go, fuck you. I'm going upstairs. I'm taking care of myself. And if she does that a couple of times, guess what?
Honey, I'm going to go out shopping.
Yeah. I'm going to go see the greengrocer. He's got a 6 and 7/8 inch penis. And you're only 5 3/4.
6.91.
Deana said this is
29.
the best area for penis
Oh,
size.
yes.
I got the chart from the Friday Night BS
I
show.
got the chart. I
I
know
need
where
to
to
go to
travel.
this. I need to go to this country now.
Argentina, here I come.
Round trip to Morocco. Yeah. All right.
Dun, dun, dun,
What
dun,
else
dun,
you got,
dun.
ladies?
Woo. We've got
You got.
what,
You got.
13
You
minutes?
got. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got the.
Okay.
We've got the
Well, I
beat.
told you
We've
the ones
got
that
the
I had
beat.
the gaslighting phrases and the 5 misunderstandings. I sent it to you.
Oh shit! You're gonna make me do work. Hold on.
It's only a few.
Is it in your in your DM?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is in our DM.
It is in the chat. Oh, okay. I see it. 5 misunderstood. Okay. I found it. Misunderstandings about. Okay. Do I need to put
And
this
the
up?
other one is the top 7 relationship gaslighting
Uh,
phrases.
okay. Do I need to put this? I'll put this up on the screen.
Yeah.
Present. Share screen.
Which one are you doing?
Dun dun dun.
Psychology Today. Fancy.
5 misunderstandings about non-monogamous relationship.
Chicka chicka bow wow.
Consensual non-monogamy refers to the AAA.
Oh, are you reading it from my screen or your
Refers
screen?
to, yeah, from this.
Oh,
Refers
okay.
to
Okay.
intimate relationships with multiple partners. Consensually monogamous relationships are often misunderstood and stigmatized. Research challenges those misconceptions. Okay, scroll.
Do you want me to go right to the types? A type of person?
Well, that would be the first
Yeah.
part. Okay,
You want me to
so
go start at 5 up to 1 or 1 down to 5?
well, we're
That's what she
here.
said.
We are here. So with this one, the first assumption is that only a certain type of person engages in consensual non-monogamous relationship. Would you say that that's a true statement, that most people assume that you are a certain type of person if
Yes, you are a
you
horn dog.
a horn
Yes.
dog?
Unfortunately, that's very
Yes.
much the stigma if you are that type of person.
Horn dog. Horn dog.
So let's see. Those who engage in consensual non-monogamy tend to differ from the average person in 3 ways. They are more likely to be gay, lesbian, or bisexual, which is true, and they are more willing to challenge social norms and mainstream's beliefs about sex and have a greater interest in having new and varied experiences. So the non-monogamous relationship is not for the faint of heart or for someone who
Adventurous.
may with somebody who may have issues with jealousy or possessiveness.
Personality issues. A
Yeah, but here
narcissist.
and and usually in these type of relationships there are the gay, lesbian, and bisexual parts of it as well. So if you are phobic in any way, probably not a good idea for you. So motivations, the second
Shoot.
assumption is that motivation behind having more than one partner is often a fix one's monogamous relationship. That's horrible. When somebody opens up a relationship that was originally monogamous because, say, of infidelity, you're not doing your relationship any good. You're elongating the inevitable. I've seen it happen directly. So, let's see.
Are you reading off of my thing or you got your own? Are
I
you
got
on
my
number
own now.
Are you
So,
on number 3?
I'm on number 2
Oh, okay. I'm
with
sorry.
regards to motivations. So
Motivation.
let's see.
Doesn't take much to motivate a guy in a threesome.
No, but this isn't necessary. Okay, again, a non-monogamous relationship does not necessarily mean or guarantee threesomes. That is a stupid assumption. It is
Uh,
not always going to be the case. Non-monogamy just means that you are not sexually with that same person. And if
right.
you're poly, you have different,
Yeah, you got
romantic
many
partners.
partners. Yes, you're many
Yeah, so
partners. Yeah.
it doesn't it there are some non-monogamous relationship where there is never a threesome.
Okay. Well, that's too bad.
They're missing out, but that's their fault.
Well, yeah, I mean it can be something that's fun, but there are some relationships where or there's only threesomes with one of the partners but not with the other, depending on the situation. I've seen that
Gotcha.
too. Because the wife may be open to have a threesome with the
Well, that's what
husband
I'm saying.
with
If you're
another
in a
woman,
relationship that
but
you are
may
in a
not
monogamous
necessarily want to
relationship,
have a threesome
what do
with
you
the
do
wife
as a
with another
guy when the
man.
wife says, "I want to add another partner to it," and she brings her lady friend over? So,
It could
it's a
be a
threesome.
male friend too.
I'm
That
out.
makes
I'm out.
But see, those are certain
I
things
don't want
that.
our swords touching.
Oh God.
your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
You're Schwartz. Hey, my doctor was Dr. Schwartz, my
Oh
dentist.
God.
When I was a teenager, and I did that joke to him the first day, my first appointment after I got my braces taken off, I got to see him for the first time, and I just couldn't help it. I was like, Schwartz, and he just looked at me. He's like, John, he goes, I've heard that so many times.
Oh God.
So he didn't say,
Well,
"May the Schwartz be with you."
Yeah, no, I hit him with my Schwartz's. Yeah,
under the motivations with regards to
Yogurt.
this, the saving of your relationship should never be the motivation. They
right, right.
have autonomy to make one's own sexual decisions, beliefs and values, to be free from constraints of monogamy, relationality, to belong to a community of people with similar views. It's
Mm.
usually communes.
Join a club. Much easier.
Sexuality to
The
experience
sex
sexual
clubs.
fulfillment, growth to explore one's sexuality, and pragmatism to do what works, for the person with a long distance primary partner. So sometimes you will have long distance relationships and you will be non monogamous because you're not together a lot, but that's okay in these relationships, but
You know what
never to be
all those
used.
6 things tell me?
What?
Me, 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 me. Satisfy me, 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 me. That's why I don't
Crazy world
understand
we
those
live in these
types of
days.
people that want to be in these types of relationships with
Well,
people,
because it's not for
because
you.
you're in any way, shape, or form trying to satisfy that other person that you're
That's not
with at that
true.
time. Yes, no, it's true. It's absolutely true. You're satisfying a sexual desire, a need for yourself. You're
If
not.
you're
You're
non-monogamous,
right.
you can have
You
relationships
have
with
a sexual
multiple people.
disorder. You have a sexual
No, it's not a
disorder.
I
sexual
wouldn't say it's
disorder.
a
I would
disorder.
disagree.
Because it's self
I
love. It's basically
would.
self. You're doing it for
I
you.
mean,
You're not doing it for anybody else.
So is masturbation.
Exactly. You might as well masturbate.
But the thing is, again, it's not for you, Johnny. But it's
No, no,
other
I
people
get
have
it. I'm
had
just saying. I'm just
successful
letting you know
non-monogamous
how
relationships, and
I
they
look
still
at this,
do.
and
I
it has
know.
nothing to do with my religious beliefs or anything like that. To me, this is someone that is a narcissist. This is someone that is
Okay,
all
let's
about
move on.
themselves.
Let's move on to number 3 because
I'm
it
gonna let
talks
you
about
know how I feel. Be
it
quiet.
talks.
Hold on a second. Let me finish what I'm saying,
I know,
because
but
it's my show. Let me
okay.
finish what I'm saying. That's how I look at these types of people.
Hmm.
Whether or not you think it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter to me, because to me, this is a person that's not looking for love. They're trying to satisfy only their needs. It has nothing to do with that individual person. They're not putting anything forward into that person to make that
Hmm.
moment feel special for that person. It's about them. They're
Okay.
satisfying their needs. All right. So
Okay,
that's what I'm trying to say.
yeah, and I hear you. And as we
Yeah.
segue from
Yeah.
that into
Yeah.
into 3, it says relationship quality, which you were just touching on.
Yeah.
So the third misunderstanding is that consensual non-monogamous relationships are of low quality. They lack
Mm-hmm.
intimacy, love, trust, and commitment. Therefore,
Right.
they are not satisfying. However,
Nope.
a study of 2,100 people did not find major differences in relationship quality between the two types. In fact, those in consensually non-monogamous relationships report greater trust, lower jealousy, and higher sexual satisfaction.
Mm-hmm. Self-love, baby.
Oh no,
So,
but
uh-huh.
you feel
No,
the
no,
way that
I
you
get it.
do.
I'm just saying. I'm saying if you were to test a majority of those people, most of them would probably qualify as individuals that had personalities that were about themselves. Because that's the whole key. You're not trying to satisfy the other person. Low quality, right there. You just said low quality relationship. You have no desire for a relationship or to do anything other than taking care of you, which is
I
fine. You're basically
disagree.
a
I
whore. You're
disagree. Oh no,
basically
see,
a
oh
hooker.
wow.
You're,
Okay,
you're
Wow.
wow.
basically a
Okay.
You
hooker.
just
No,
said
oh
that.
my
Yeah,
God.
that's all
Okay,
I'm
no,
saying.
I disagree. I disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 4 is sexual health and spread of STDs. What about the presumption that consensually non-monogamous spreads sexually transmitted infections? This view may appear rational enough. After all, individuals in non-monogamous relationship tend to have more lifetime partners, which is associated with a greater likelihood of spreading and catching a sexually transmitted disease, STD. Yet in 2015, investigations found that despite differences in typical numbers of partner, both relationships type have very similar rates of lifetime diagnosis of sexually transmitted infections, roughly 1 in 5. Why? Perhaps because about 1 in 4 monogamous partners in the study reported being sexually unfaithful to their current partner. Given the secretive nature of infidelity, people who cheat and have affairs have a lower probability of practicing safe sex, be it using barrier contraceptives, e.g., condoms correctly, using contraceptives consistently, getting regular STD testing, etc. So again, it still points that non-monogamous relationships are not necessarily the worst because of many monogamous relationship, only one person is actually monogamous and the other person's fucking around.
Thank you, Bruce. That's why relationships are screwed up.
So in
It is the truth.
number 5 is effects on children. This is a big one. Finally, another common belief is that consensual non monogamy harms children, that people in consensual non monogamous relationships are bad parents and put their own needs before those of their children. It is true that childhood abuse and neglect are prevalent in the US. Over 600,000 children are abused each year, but child abuse does not occur only in one type of family. Specifically, having a parent in a consensual relationship with multiple partners does not seem to be uniquely harmful to children. In her long term study of polyamorous families, E.A. Sheff found that sometimes such family arrangements may even have benefits for children, e.g., ergo, greater financial assistance, more attention and personal time, access to additional resources. So, where one person may think this is a bad idea, this is low quality, this is not going to work, there are other cultures and other people who differ from that and it actually does work. So it's not for everyone.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. But I'm just saying, if you are already committed to a marriage and this is what you're doing, to me, that's where I go with the fact that it's not about relationships. It's about satisfying a sexual desire, a need that you need fulfilled. And you are going out looking for it and having sex with different people, trying to find that niche that you're missing in your relationship. Then don't be in a relationship. To get a divorce, leave
I
that
think
person.
your
And
your ideals of it is more of a traditional nature, which I
right.
understand.
Well, that's what I'm
That
saying. That's what I'm saying. If you are in a committed relationship with someone or married, and
mhm.
this is the way you go about it with other people, then you shouldn't be in that relationship.
And let's go to the concluding thoughts, because you're right on the nail with regards to what
Yeah.
most people think. But data from North America shows that approximately 1 in 5 people is or has been in an open, consensually non-monogamous relationship. However, it is likely that a much
Thank you,
smaller
Bruce.
percentage would admit to it publicly. Why? Due to stigmas and fear of discrimination. The aim of this piece has been, in part, to reduce stigma, to show that just because someone has an open relationship does not mean that they are worse than the average person in important ways, uses this arrangement only to fix their monogamous partnership, has unsatisfying relationships, engages in unsafe sex, or is an irresponsible and unfit parent. Needless to say, additional research is needed to draw more definitive conclusions about open relationships. But viewing certain types of consensual adult relationships as disgusting, unnatural, or immoral can even impede the scientific study of these partnerships. For example, research in these areas may be perceived as having an agenda and untrustworthy. By adopting a less judgmental attitude, we can help empower people to find ways to express their relationship and sexual needs in consensual partnerships, even if these expressions differ from the norm, and to help them find love, happiness, satisfaction. Isn't that what we all want?
No.
Okay, well, we know that Johnny doesn't want that. But
No.
if,
No.
you know, if
No.
you've never
Don't
entertained
be
an
in a
open
relationship.
relationship,
I'm all for having sex with multiple partners, but don't be in a relationship with someone
yeah, you,
because
you
you're
just want
just
to,
lying. You're just lying to that person and giving them hope that you will. And then again, you get her pregnant. Now you have a kid. Now you're still doing this shit.
Oh, morning
So,
after pill.
you know what? You're going to tell your partner, your wife, to take the morning after pill. I mean, come on. No,
well,
I'm just,
again,
this is
not
fine. If
for
this is
everyone,
something you're doing to find that niche that you're missing, good, great.
but it's
Yeah,
not
I'm all
always
for
about
going
that.
out. I'm all for going out and doing your shit. But I think if you're someone that's married or in a committed relationship, this isn't something you should be doing
And
to
that
your
is that's your
yeah,
personal
yeah.
opinion, and that's what
Yeah,
works for you,
because
and that's
you
okay.
have you have issues, and whatever.
No,
Like I
you
said,
don't have
you
issues.
do
That's
no.
a
Everything
personal
always comes
preference.
down to some sort of mental issue, Jennifer.
No, it
It's
does not.
psychotic.
It
It's
does
something in
not.
your you're
It does
missing out
not.
on something. It's no, it
It
always
does
does. It
not.
always
Maybe
does.
maybe for you, but not for everyone, John.
Science is science. There's a reason you want that. There's a reason that you
Initiating
like your there's
love.
a reason why you like your ass tickled with a feather. Okay? There's a reason why
Okay,
you like
okay.
your
Everybody
balls
will
to
Go
send
with
yeah,
that
we
that's
will
what I'm
send
motivation.
saying. No,
we will
no.
send you
There's certain
feathers.
things that happen in your
We will
brain
send
that
you
set off
feathers.
it is a fucking scientific proof fact that these are the things.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. These are your endorphins, or certain things set off certain things, and people chase that. It's not just like the heroin addiction where you're chasing that high. The same thing with sex and relationships and everything else. You want that feeling, and if
You
you
think
can't
that
get that feeling,
non-monogamous relationships are like being a
exactly. Well,
drug
you're not
addict?
getting that. You're not getting that desire, that feeling that you need from a relationship. So you're out looking for it to get that feeling. That is I can't remember. I don't know what they call it, but there's a word for it. But that's something that's going on in your body that you need those
You think
that
that it is the excessive release of dopamine, which is what is the love, being in love, really, I think,
love
hormone.
That
And
and
plus.
love, the feeling you get from love is a lot different than the feeling that you get when your ass is being tickled by a feather, Jennifer.
okay, I'm glad that you identify that. But there
You
could be
can't tell
love
me those
in
you
that.
can't
There
tell me
could be
those two are
love
the
in that
same things.
tickling of your ass with the feather,
There you
depending
go.
on
Well,
the
that's what I'm
person
trying to
who's
say.
doing it.
Everyone is chasing something. And it
Okay,
has a lot to do with your chemistry, your body chemistry. We're all
some people
chasing
are
certain
just
things. Addiction's addiction, no matter if it's sex
being
or
in a
coffee or
non-monogamous relationship
nicotine.
isn't an addiction.
It's an addiction. It's an
No,
addiction. You're
it's
chasing
a
that high.
choice.
I can't wait to find that girl that's got that fucking peacock feather and she's gonna tickle my asshole
Okay.
for an
We
hour and a
we
half.
we will definitely just
I
have to
love you.
agree to disagree on this
We
one.
agree to disagree. Lust and love is different. Thank you, Bruce.
Oh,
Lust and love is
But
different.
there is love in non-monogamous relationships.
So if you can
as well.
find that guy to I'm kidding.
There absolutely is love, and I've seen lots of it, and not just
Yeah.
sex, but love.
Hey, I'm all for it. I think go out and bear your fruit. I love the idea, but don't involve another person in
Grow
it.
and
And that,
multiply, but not
yeah,
all.
just don't involve
Everybody's
another person
different.
in it. Yeah.
Everybody's different, and some people actually do very well in non-monogamous.
Well, no, yeah,
relationships.
exactly. If both parties are down for it, but eventually what will happen? And it's just, it happens all the time. You're going to fall in love with someone eventually that's going to
Well, no,
check
that's
off
you're
those.
in love. You love multiple
Now,
people when you're in
you
non-monogamous
don't love.
relationships.
It's not
Yes,
love.
you do.
Again, that's not love, Jen.
Yes,
There
yes,
are
you do.
different levels of love.
That's not
There,
love. That's
there are
lust. You're
different levels
feeling a
of love.
need.
No, not necessarily.
Maybe
That's
Yeah,
only
you
your
are.
love
You're
perception.
feeling a need and a hole.
That's your perception.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's your perception, and that's for
Wow.
I love
you.
you,
This isn't
girls.
for you.
I love you, girls. I love you, girls.
Love
We got like a couple
you.
seconds.
We have 40 some seconds left.
What did we learn today, Jen?
We learned that Johnny is very old-fashioned in his values, and that's okay.
More
And
people should know better. Yeah, go ahead.
know better. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And we also, what else did we learn? I don't know. Oh, that we can't see
Don't
12
wear your
inches.
boyfriend's fucking underwear. God damn
Yes.
it.
Don't wear your boyfriend's
Don't do
underwear,
that.
and understand
Don't
that
do
we cannot
that.
necessarily take 12 inches comfortably, because it's not necessarily the goal.
Yeah.
Porn's lie. Every now and then you'll get a woman
Porn
who
is a
likes a big
lie.
one, but
Yeah.
but the average of 5.5 erect. And if
Yeah.
not, get yourself a sleeve. Toys are good.
Yeah.
Marital aids, they're called that for a reason.
You know what? I don't know. If I were a woman, I would be so scared. I would be so scared seeing that. I would be terrified to see a 12-inch
This is
penis
John's
come out
type
of
too.
somebody's
Yeah.
pants. It would be, I'd be fucking right out the door.
If I were a
I'd be
woman,
like,
I would
I'd
see
be like,
12 inches.
fuck
Next
no,
week, maybe.
fuck no. I'd be like, fuck no, out.
Oh, it'd be out.
Go find a farm animal,
Skewer.
bastard, because that's not going in me, man.
He's a shish kebab.
Deana, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that we're a bunch of weirdos. I mean,
Yeah,
some
that's true.
more. I learned that some more.
We are weirdos. We are weirdos. You know?
But I love you guys so much.
Yeah.
And
We are a bit
also
different.
that there's something to be said if you have a giant penis about just the tip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Giant's penis. I couldn't even say that without laughing. I was trying to say giant penises need love too. I couldn't say it without laughing.
Gina penis.
But just the tip is okay.
Yes.
It's just, oh man.
Let's not end up in the ER.
I'm just trying to think of the guy going, what do you mean just a tip? Trying to stop.
No more. No.
She just got her arms out. Never mind.
The legs are also pushing you away.
When.
Her arms around your hips. I'm not going to share that story. All right, guys, we are out of here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, April, for sending your question in, and it was cool. We did that. We're going to try to get a phone number eventually, but yeah, we're going to try to get that set up. But it's a little difficult to do, and it's a Google number. But hey, I might as well just share it because I'm going to figure it out anyway. But we're not delayed. So we can't kind of control a back room where that call can come in and screen it before it gets played live. So that's you see what I'm saying? So they could just get on and say whatever they want. So I have a couple ideas of how we can do it. They can actually call in. I was thinking there is a way to record the phone call that's coming in. So they can kind of call, leave the voicemail message, and then play the voicemail message. And this way I can kind of go through the voicemail messages and just we're not going to ask that one.
Weed
We're not
out,
going to ask.
weed out the
Yeah.
things that could get us in trouble.
And you'll still get to hear the person's voice asking the question. So you'll still have that part, but we'll just be able to screen. We'll be able to screen the call. That's what I'm worried
Would
about.
be great. Kind of like,
Yeah.
I like it.
You like the Dr.
like
Drew,
it.
Dr. Drew, or not the the love lines,
The
lines, right?
practitioner of love, not a doctor.
Yeah.
And then Dr.
Not a
Joe,
doctor. Can't help you.
hostess with the
Can't help you with
mostest.
your 12-inch penis, you bastard.
Right.
All right. Yeah. We are out of here. We will see everybody next Friday. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. Thank you, April out there, Bruce, for jumping in. There was a couple other people. They are always scared to talk. I get it. This is one of those shows where you're kind of afraid to say something in the chat, but we'd love for you guys to, we see you. I see you. I see you there. Just, say hello. Say hello. I look, I was very intimidated to talk to these two ladies myself. So I get it, but they're nice. They're nice people.
What?
All right, guys, peace and out, and we'll see everybody next Friday. Let me push the right button. Here you go.
Toodaloo.